All right. Hello and welcome on back to some Redman tribute to Muddy Waters 2. So, it's a really good album. I actually didn't, I was going to listen to it when I was fooling around with Kubernetes, but I didn't end up listening to anything because sometimes I'll even just put the headphones on just to like concentrate because, like, you know, my eyes can kind of glaze over pretty quick when it comes to like computer setup stuff. So, I'm getting it installed. I've done it on Linux before, but doing it on a Windows machine is just feels a little kind of different. So, but like ideally, and I think it's going to be easier than I originally thought to like to make it's basically a virtual machine that people can log into, just a basic Linux box. Then by using bash commands, a person is able to, well, do capture the flag and then also do coding challenges. And so like I've already started thinking about which ones I want to do, like kind of like um, simple check stuff, like to see if they can. Well, there's so many things. Sorry, just basically everything off of Code Wars and Coding Game. Like Coding Game, I'm actually doing this challenge as well about War, the card game, where each player has half of the deck, and then the game continues where they pull the top card off the deck and then compare. And if it's if it's larger or smaller, then one or the other player wins. And the way that I always played it, yeah, sorry. And the way that I always played it is if it was a tie, then he laid three cards down, and then the fourth card is what they would compare. And so, in the way they have it, they give you starter code that doesn't quite do it correctly. And it's weird because like the numbers that it's getting are like slightly different. So, I feel like I don't know, maybe it's the way that the cards being added to each deck. But then, like, so what you would do is you would have like temporary spaces to put those. You put them in temporary queues, and then, oh yeah, this is a good setup. And then whoever wins all of them, and then that gets added. And then I don't know if there's like shuffling going on. That might be explain some of it, but yeah. So that, and I also got Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64, and I think that it's like $4 to get whoops, the Doom for like PS4, which I had it, and I think that's why it's so cheap because once upon a time I did have it for whether it was uh, huh. Well, this will work. So, anyways, that's just one thing. You could also do like a triangle is a pretty easy one. Like, given two sides of a triangle, find the third side. And so then you just got to assert that for any math formula, what the user returns is this plus this minus this, just to check. Okay, that was sloppy. But it didn't look like they really figured out what they were doing. So, that'll work. Okay. So, and simple stuff like that. Like, I mean, you just gotta be like, now I'm thinking how you would do that. So you'd have the challenge, you'd have them enter something, then how to check if it's correct or not. Like, so you have the overall programming running while they're doing all this. Uh-oh. Ah. Might try to get to it. Yeah. Ah, dang it. That was sloppy. Wasn't hitting him with like any of that. That actually looks like a real player though. Jaded Jimmy Jr. Alright. So, and then I have a stone soup situation for the hippie farms and the capybara cannabis cafes. Like, I think I know people that would work in them, locals, and then just got to get like some kind of sponsor, like a money setup for the business plan. Learn what the prices of property are down there. You know, is there an existing place? Like, how would that even be zoned? Like, I'd have to talk to the local, like, city planning committee or government. Oh, cool. Little hole in the wall there. So, and actually, I would have to have all of that before I start approaching people for investment in it. But basically, I think it's a pretty easy sale for like temporary housing on the other side of the border for deportees. Um, but also, like, I sent the plan to my buddy, go send his family down there. And, like, the idea, if they could have hippie farms that produce food for cheap, have housing for cheap, like, you know, and job skills and education and, like, all this stuff just already going. And then the way that you earn it is, like, showing by merit because I do have some people that may be investing some money in new tech devices like computers and iPads and such. And I'm saying like air quotes new. I'd probably get refurbished like I got for my own family. Like, you know, you don't have to get the newest and the, but I don't think I've ever had like the newest and the hottest like the day it came out. I'm just kidding. Now I've done it with like Borderlands stuff. And I probably will with Borderlands 4 even though I didn't really play a whole lot of. Oh yeah, there's also a couple of missions to do over there. I'm gonna go investigate the footprints. So, but anyways, that's where we're at right now. So if I need to get like city government approval, maybe talk to someone in the Mexican government, like adhere to their drug laws, public consumption laws, if they have any. Maybe have to build this place out of town, which might be better anyway, because it's going to need a decent amount of land for the capybaras to live in. And it can't be, you know, too hot, but I think they actually come from Brazil and the rainforest and stuff, so it's not like that big of a stretch. And it could be like a petting zoo, like a goat yoga. I don't know, all sorts of stuff. Like the possibilities are pretty pretty numerous. So, and then the potential, the potential in like enriching, well, the people of anyone in the near area. Like people could come, stay, in the temporary housing and everything, get the education, and you know, better their lives, and then keep it down there. Like, you know, don't come all the way up here to have to work and like make a lot of people up here more money. Okay. Place a kaiju detection beacon. How? Okay, so that is. So I guess I investigated them. Now I gotta place the beacons. That's good. We're on to the next step. Mm. Okay. Shot him in the Achilles tendon. I just watched Troy the other day. Brad Pitt, where he's Achilles. Oh, and you know, and I get it. Like, like back in the day when people thought they had to do this or that to survive, or like, you know, you had to conquer or do something ridiculous. Like, okay, you know, and then they thought like glory and like remembering the names, and then like the gods desire this or that, or the fact that the quote unquote gods have any direct, you know, influence or whatever. the big takeaway of all that is life isn't as hard as it was back then. So it's more realistic for anyone to live a comfortable, happy life like kings and queens and pharaohs and stuff did all throughout history and rulers and like although even there, like the ruler of Greece and the ruler of Troy were like directly there. Oh, it's ah. Take the shot. There we go. Right in the neck. Ah. Two stands still. Yeah. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's no more ammo. This looks like a player's stuff. Wow. Yeah, I feel like they just dropped like these types of bullets in one of these guns. Thank you. Let's talk to Jonesy here. Ooh. Requires SMG experience. Alright, well anyways. You gotta go up here. So, I don't know, it's pretty exciting because I have a couple of people in Buena Vista, Aurora, and here in Fort Collins that would run like the centers around here. Basically grow crops, grow whatever food we need for the capybaras, and then like be able to supply and maybe even grow coffee. I don't know how hard that is. Like anything that we can do to locally source everything. And then even just well, a coffee shop is pretty hard to do in an already established place. Oh man, my internet's terrible. Oh man. I gotta go up here and place a kaiju detection beacon. Okay. Ah. There we go. Ooh, the Typhoon Blade makes more sense. I mean, the target gun, it's fun, but hasn't been all that helpful, to be honest. Okay, so now the other one is like way over there, and there, and there. Nice. Alright, well. Thank you. Now we can search for the Great Turtle's long lost love. Let's do this. Ow! That's not gonna happen. Okay, maybe go here. Nah. You know what? Gotta do it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. That worked out pretty well. I like the fire mask. I mean, we're already like a fiery skeleton, so now we got like a flame mask too to boot. Get a car, get some gas. Sound like someone building. Oh, did you just... I think you tried to heal me. Or maybe accidentally threw it. Oh, sorry. So, anyways, yeah, I feel like I heard him building something. Hmm. All right. So, you have a couple car options. Nice. I don't know. It's exciting. One of my buddies, one of the ones down in Aurora, he's already got crops growing, and like we're gonna look into this like gift tilapia fish. All right. So there's gift tilapia, there's fonio, there's like the sorghum, breakfast grain, and like yeah, fish and veggies, like as healthy as you can go. Let's actually swap this out for this now. Get some more of them sniper bullets. Oh, we've got full materials, nice. So we should probably only be building some durable structures. Oh, let's hire somebody. Well, what? I couldn't get in the car. So, anyways, and I could just imagine Redman doing some crazy stuff, and or even Mr. Beast, like. And I know I have some people, once it's established, that can donate small amounts, like a few thousand here and there, to operating costs and whatnot. But that's not really viable for like the entire funding and the reimbursement of whatever investment happens in this. Are they gonna maybe get an angle on? Where'd they go? It's kind of worrisome. It's like they might have come towards me. They should be like right there, anywhere there. Couldn't have gone that far. Let's go wander the town. Egg. hopefully my mercenary doesn't just get killed. Last time didn't have her helping out but only 5 minutes and somebody just killed her. And noir, that's what I was trying to think of a few episodes back, or like maybe I was just trying to like search for. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to make a picture with Grok, and I was trying to remember the black and white Spider-Man, and I guess we had a black and white like the whole floor would go noir. Oh, and then there's even How High 2, which Little Yachty or Little Bo, I'm sure he would do something like that. And and then that's not even including like the local artists, like the reggaeton artists and Bad Bunny, Farruko, like I mean Puerto Rico and all that, like all of it, just like glory, money and power and all that to all of them, making all of the Americas great. Like I'm all for it. Like and Spanish is fun to speak if you, I mean, they're patient a lot of times because like, and even when I was in a taxi in Spain, the guy was like, "Oh no, your Spanish is good." I knew he was being just generous. He's like, I mean, it's understandable, but although, and I would say the same for people that just know more than basically like 3 words in English. Like, if they're starting to put sentences together, I would say the same thing and mean it too. It's not disingenuous. So either way, the bar is low for people speaking a second language. That's what's so impressive is a lot of people I know, a lot of my friends do speak, like most of them, like Arabic. Of my international friends, they speak that first. Oh, oh no, I lost that gun. I wasn't paying attention. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you, bad boy? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. This is not good. Ah. Oh, I'm dead. Ah! So stupid. And I got fourth, so alright. They took my car. Yeah, get him. Alright, where are we at this time? We got time for one more. Let's try a quick one. Oh, and they had a crown. So yeah, exciting things. And everyone's not holding their breath too. Like they're not like waiting on this to be their income or their job or whatever. But it's just a nice to have. And like pretty much everybody I've talked to is either really excited about this or they just I haven't heard anything negative about it. So yeah, I have people in China and Saudi Arabia pretty stoked to have like places where people can come work for a little bit, like get a work visa, maybe work on getting citizenship, either in Mexico or America. Because if Mexico becomes just as good as America or the United States, then there's really no point to even like come all the way up here. And Mexico can thrive and be all, and they already are too. Like for all I know, I haven't been down there, but like everywhere I have been in the world has surprised me in the way that like, oh, everybody's pretty much at the same point right now. Like we're all about as technologically advanced as the other. Like we've got all the same luxuries and niceties and stuff, and it's more or less the same price everywhere you go. So, oh, Don't know if that might be a... There we go. So, alright. We need to... Wait, what are our quests? Okay. Solve the riddles in the night shift forest. We can do this. I mean, and already our correction system is going to be emptying out of like all of the non-violent cannabis offenses for possession and using. For the distribution, like mass distribution and manufacturing, they're going to take a little while. And that's the sad part, is because it's all cannabis. Like, I don't know. I think that's going to change pretty soon. And I watched part of President Trump's inauguration. I mean, I feel like it was a lot of the same that I already heard from his campaign. So it's like, all right, I mean, he pretty much said this, so I knew what to expect. So the gender thing, I don't know. That's not really... I want to fight for people's right to their own opinions and their own ideas. But that's like the religion thing. Like, I mean, you know, if your religion tells me that women can't walk around with their heads uncovered, I would get upset at that. So if you tell me that I have to, you know, acknowledge you as something that I don't believe that you are, and I'm not saying me, like my personal take is I don't care. I will call people whatever they want to be called. It used to be, you know, Mr. and Mrs., like then last name. And now it's all first name basis. That like threw me for a loop working at different places. So, I mean, to me it's about the same as that. Well, human with a question. How original. Okay, inquire. Accept riddle. So you think you're ready? Very well, little human. Let the game begin. I stay very side, trusty and true. In chaos or calm, I'll clear your view. Grenade. A swing and a miss. Care to try to erase it? Ah. Okay, inquire. So you think you're ready? Mild impress. Emphasis on mildly. Okay, so now I gotta do that 3 more times. Oh, and the circle's gonna... Alright. But I don't know, like, I mean, my buddy talked to me about aquaponic, or an aquaponic farm a long time ago. So like, none of this is really all that new. And just like, it was all his idea. My buddy JB, we'll call him that. Basically, I mean, that's what he wanted to do, is he wanted to live in a place, and he already has fish that take very specific care, needs, and requirements. And like, if you mess that up, like they're potentially dead. So there's not a lot of room for forgiveness. And he's very aware of that. And like, and a lot of this other stuff comes from Bill Gates, oh, jeez, almost thought that was a person. Wait. Show item. You have a secret? That sounds weird. What do I need to show them? Alright, anyways, it's your riddle. Wait, eager to be humiliated? Find a... I sing without voice, I glow without flame. To those who find me, the prize is the same. Okay, fascinating. Immortal with a brain, how delightful. What will they think of next? Okay, so now... It's not like the chomping tree, like, golem. They'll chew you up a nice golden gun. Gotta find, like, schnozberries or something to show them. Alright, here we go. I guess the biggest problem with all the stuff that I'm trying to do is, like, I try to tell people, like, oh, it's not... I knew it might hurt. It's not going to be ready for a while. Like, that's the biggest thing. It's like, well, then why bother talking to me about it? Like, okay, I get that, but it doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. So, but I just think it would be so easy to just set this off with the right people lined up to do it. And even if not, like, you can make the right people pretty easily. So, I mean, And I think like the criteria should be people that have successfully completed a 90-day residential treatment program or some equivalent. Like there could be some benchmark, like where they have to show a certain dedication or a certain already time investment into bettering themselves and bettering the community. And it can even be like voluntary too. Like if you want to be involved in helping out the community, like this is the sort of thing where it doesn't have to be a punishment. Although it could definitely replace punishments, and that's one of my big things with corrections is it could potentially make it to where we actually have more effective corrections, long lasting, with the assistance of job skill training and empowerment and allowing people to better themselves and find jobs. Like the jobs thing is also a big thing, and I made that announcement on the big old post for Eminem's fan club thing. That's the reason. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta do the. Do you even comprehend the power you stand before it? No. Oh, this will be delightful. Try not to embarrass yourself. I soar through the skies, graceful and light, yet I am gone with the ground in sight. A glider. It's a glider. Impressive for a human, that is. Nice. We got it. Is this all just NPC stuff? Yeah. Oh, I should probably. Oh, oh no, the storm's coming. I was gonna say I could go get my gun chomped and get, but no, not to die in the storm again. Although wait, we were supposed to try to make this a quick one. Collect the second meteor splinter. Where? No. Let's get to safety and see about any other missions. All right. Oh, and I did start installing and downloading the Kubernetes. So once I have that, like there's container Docker images for Linux. So just pull one of those, have that as the default, and then from there, set up Node.js on it, install that, and like update that. Then have like I already have sample code on a virtual machine. Like worst case, but I think this is one of those things where it might just be quicker to just Google it and see like example node programs for the beginners. And I have a book too. If I just look at the right page there, I can see the code, but there's some example stuff to try. Where is he? Banana. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Where'd they go? Why are they so far apart? Jeez. The efforts to go through just to take advantage of this mechanic. Improve the life of someone else. Also, I thought I heard another chest, like the weirder kind of like off-brand chests. Maybe not. Man, that'll work. Well, it's not quite the Typhoon Blade, but it's nice. It's faster. Was not paying attention. Oh, there's another gun chomper. Lost to the storm. Oh. Alright. I mean, if we did have a car, wow. Get a car and a few med kits. Could at least like finish the challenge and then just die in the storm. Oh hey. But I need some med kits. Alright. Let's find those and let's do that. Or we can go fight those people over there. What's that guy doing? Yeah. Bink. I'm kind of more worried about Typhoon Blade there. Don't mind me. Yeah. Woo. I saw someone else running up this way, so oh. Oh, come on. Both of those look like they should have hit. Oh, well. I'm just like arcing them over there. Oh, come on. That was golden. Oh. To the city. And we're like going way over time. My bad. Oh. Oh, there's a walker and a vehicle. Oh no, they have an NPC too. Ah, of course. Ah! Alright, well, talk for now. It was overdue anyway. I'll see you in the next one.